Hey golfers, I'm Drew Maholder, Second Swing Golf on the Cleveland and Srixon Tour Truck with Rob Waters here because we just watched Keegan Bradley's wedges be built. So we got to talk to Rob about what Keegan wants with his wedges.
Last week, we were talking earlier, last week I walked up to Keegan to make sure we had everything set in motion for Augusta. So he asked to have some new wedges built so that he can go home and work with them prior to the event and just be ready to go instead of having to do stuff on site during that time.
Yeah, so we've got, it was a trio of RTZ wedges. Talk to me about kind of exactly what specs, we're talking about loft, lie, anything unique that Keegan wants with his wedges.
Keegan is a half inch over standard, our standard. He wants everything at D5.
Okay.
He's very particular about lies and lofts, so we're at 65 degrees on the angle on all the wedges.
Okay.
He plays a 52 at 52, he plays a 56 at 55, and he plays a 58. And that's just that's actually new for him this year. That was just something that he and his golf coach were working on, and there was an area in which he felt like he can improve yardage wise. So he's put the third wedge in play this year for the first time.
Okay. And then does he do anything unique with the grind or anything like that?
No, everything is just he plays a low bounce in the 58.
Okay.
He plays a high bounce in the 56 and a mid in the 52.
Okay. Fascinating. And then in terms of we saw the whole build process there. What is your, because I saw you obviously kind of have to verify all the specs and everything. How does that relationship work with you and Keegan in terms of
just a trust factor, just to know that he knows that when they're put in his bag or they're put in his locker, they're ready to go.
Right.
And that's just peace of mind for him, and it just goes through his checklist every week. He'll be in here tomorrow, and he'll shoot me a text and go, "Hey Rob," and I'd be like, "Yeah, I'm at the trailer." So he'll have Scotty bring his clubs down, and we check lies and lofts on his golf clubs every single week he plays.
Okay, wow, that's fascinating.
It's just one thing that he wants to know on Monday or Tuesday when he starts practicing, that everything is set and it's not a club issue.
Right.
And I think it's great prep, honestly. As many balls as these guys hit.
Yeah.
Things move, right? Different turf conditions they're at, and it might be firm one week, and things change.
Mm-hmm.
And believe it or not, a quarter of a degree lie or loft means it's for these guys and these players, it's a lot. It can.
Mm-hmm.
The last thing I want is Keegan say, "Hey, something's wrong with my 6-iron," and he might not know there's something wrong with his 6-iron, and he starts hitting it bad, and then all of a sudden he's going to think it's mechanics, and the club could be off a quarter degree flat.
Right, yeah. Lastly here as we wrap up, I wanted to just ask about what's the process like for Keegan to test a new product or new club, and then
we do a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff when we bring out the new product, we'll build it here on the tour trailer, box it up and ship it to his house. He likes to do all his prep work and all his work at home in his routine that he has there.
Absolutely.
And I'll get a text, "Hey, everything feels good," or "I've got questions on this," and we'll talk about it, work it out, and hopefully we get everything that he wants and he's ready to go.
Yeah. It's
kind of a neat process. A lot of these guys, a lot of our players, and I would say a lot of players on tour, don't want to do a lot of testing when they're on site. If a driver breaks, that's one thing. But as far as putting new gear in and all that, and our goal is to get everything to them October, November, so they have the whole off season to work with it and be ready to go. My goal is for them to show up at the first event with the new stuff in the bag.
Right. That's exactly. Well, yeah, Rob, thank you for the time here. Again, it was fun to watch Keegan's wedges built. We got a couple back here behind us, and then we also get to hear the story behind them and what exactly Keegan likes. So, Rob, thanks for your time.
You got it. Appreciate it. Thank you.